Hi, happy day 27 of gratitude. Today, you know what? Let's start up on our knees. Hero's pose. Straight back, up, high. Gotta love the airplanes, right? As soon as I turn on the camera, they come flying in. All right, sit up nice and tall. Shoulders away from your ears. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. One more nice deep breath in. Exhale. On our next breath in, we're going to lift our arms over our head. You can look up to the sky. Exhale. Lower the arms down, chin to chest. Do that 3 more times, marrying the breath to the movement. From here, spread your legs a little further apart. You can bring your feet out a little on the outside of your legs and see if you can maybe sit back. If that's too much, come up on your hands and just open your chest. You should feel a nice stretch in your upper thighs and your knees. And take 3 breaths. And to come out, just come forward and let's come into a tabletop. Now today I want to maybe incorporate the block a little bit towards the end. If you don't have a yoga block, you can use something similar in shape and size, or you don't need one, but maybe even a rolled up towel or a small pillow would work for one of the poses. But we'll get to that later. Come into tabletop, take a nice deep breath in, and let's do some cat-cows. Look up to the sky, open your chest, exhale, round through. Do that 3 more times, marrying the breath with the movement. Bump your left hips out and look over so you can see your left foot. Bump your hips out to the right and look over your shoulder so you can see your right foot. And curl your toes under. Come into downward dog. Walk it out. Breathing. Breathe in, suspend your knees, hover. Exhale, stretch your heels towards the mat. Breathe in, hover. Exhale, stretch those heels towards the mat. Try to get your chest toward your thighs, tailbone up to the sky. Nice deep breath in, and exhale. Roll forward into a plank. Breathe in, exhale. Come back through, downward dog. Roll through, breathe in. Exhale, downward dog. One more time. Roll it through. And come up on your tippy toes. Breathe in, exhale, stretch your heels down. One more time, breathe in, come up. Exhale, come down. Slowly walk. Rolling through those feet. Come into forward fold. Let the top half of you just hang heavy. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Lots of airplanes today. Go ahead and hug it in. Halfway lift, exhale. Fingertips to the mat. And then come down to your knees. You might want to bend or roll your mat. Place your knees on the rolled up section so that your knees are nice and comfortable, padded. Just stand up nice and tall, straight back. You can also curl your toes under to give you a little bit more height. We're going to breathe in and exhale. Arch your back. I'm holding on to my left heel. Maybe you look down towards your left heel. Breathe in, switch sides, exhale. Look down towards your right heel. Breathe in, switch sides. Exhale, look down. Again, breathing on your own. And from here, see if you can grab both heels. Open your chest. Push forward with your thighs and your hips. Breathe in. Exhale. And slowly come up. Feet are flat on the mat now. Charlie's Angels fingers or steeple grip. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Come back and forward. Make sure your knees are in line with your hips. Breathe in, exhale, come back. Breathe in, exhale, lean back. Do that 2 more times, breathing on your own. Perfect. And from here, meet me in a downward dog. Walk it out. Breathing. Roll forward. We're going to come into a side plank. Now you can have one foot in front of the other, like so. Breathe in. Exhale. Round it through. Breathe in to open. Exhale. Round it through. Breathe in to open. 2 more times, breathing on your own. And from here, we're going to place our left hand on the mat, center of the mat, and switch sides. Make sure you're breathing. Switch sides. This time, see if you can stack your feet. If that's too much, put your kickstand up. You can also do a forearm side plank with your kickstand to take some of the pressure off. Breathe in. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale, switch sides. Take it over to the left side. Again, to modify, you'll come down on your forearm, put your kickstand up, and stay here. Okay? Or you can even do your kickstand with the arm extended. Take 3 breaths on your own. And come into a plank. Let's do our first chaturanga. You're going to breathe in. Come forward, exhale. Rise up, upward facing dog. Take a breath. And curl your toes under, downward dog. Breathe in, exhale. One more breath in, exhale. On your next breath in, right leg lifts high. Breathe in. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Step it up or help it along with that ankle. Pop up on your fingertips. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Breathe in. Slowly rise up. Exhale. Arms overhead. Breathe in. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe on your own. And come into a plank. Let's do one more chaturanga. If you need to modify, go ahead and lower your knees. Deep breath in. Come forward. Exhale. Open it up. Take a breath. Curl those toes under. Walk it out, breathing. Next breath in. Left leg's gonna reach to three-legged dog. Exhale, step it up. Help that foot along if you need. You can also scooch that back leg back if you need. Pop up on those fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze those inner thighs. Exhale, arms overhead. Breathe in, exhale, squeeze. Breathe in, exhale. Fingertips to the mat. Come into your plank. Lower down on your knees. Chest and chin. Flat feet. Take a breath. Really pop that booty up to the sky. You can even shake the booty. Small shake. And come on to your belly. Arms come out in front of you. Legs are out long. In line with your hips. On our next breath in, we're going to lift opposite arm and leg. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale. Lift. Hold it. And lower it down. Take it to the other side. Breathe in. Exhale. Lift. And now we're going to do opposing sides, switching back and forth. Breathe in. Exhale. Swim. Lower down. And hands come under your shoulders, curl your toes under. Meet me in a downward dog. Breathing. Next breath in, right leg comes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, open it up. Bring it through the center, look forward. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale, round it through, look forward. Exhale. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale, round it through, look forward. And step it up. Turn on your back foot. Open up, warrior two. Arms come out long. Gaze is over your middle finger. Breathe in. Exhale. Reach front. Bring that other arm overhead. Maybe hands come together. Take a breath. Open it up. Reverse warrior. Breathe in. Exhale. Here's where your blocks can come in. If you have, if you don't, here's your options. So if you do not have a block, we're going to do extended side angle. So elbow can come to your, rest on your thigh, left arm over your ear. If you do have a block, you can place your hand on the block on the inside of that foot and bring that arm overhead. Breathe in. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale. And straighten that front leg. Again, if you have a block, you can use it here. If not, place your hand on your thigh, or I'm sorry, on your shin, and come into triangle pose. Take 3 breaths. From here, bending on your front leg, turn on the back leg, step up so your stance is closer together, and we're going to do reverse triangle. So if you do not have a block, you can place your left hand on the inside of that right foot like we've done before and twist from your hips, or you can place the block on the outside, bringing that your stance closer in together, and then open up from the hips. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and let's come into pyramid pose. Deep breath in, exhale, one more deep breath in, exhale, and let's come into a standing split. Knee to nose, small micro bend in that knee. Breathe in, exhale. Maybe you wrap your right hand around your ankle. Take one more breath. And step it up. Forward fold. Hug it in. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. One more. And slowly rise up. Breathe in, arms overhead. Exhale, dive it down. Halfway lift, forward fold. On our next breath in, we're going to bring our right leg back. Flatten that foot down, and let's cartwheel open to warrior 2. Arms come out, gaze is over that middle finger. Breathe in. Exhale, reach front. Bring that other arm overhead. Maybe bring those hands together. Take a breath. Open it up. Breathe in. Reverse warrior. Exhale. And oh, sorry, my dog's gonna bark. Hang on. Let's get our blocks if you have. Yeah, hurry it up. I'm recording, please. Sorry. Okay, extended side angle. If you do not have a block, this is where you can bring your forearm to your thigh and then reach it over. If you do have a block, you can bring it on the inside of that foot and extend that arm over. Take 3 breaths. Try to open that chest. And we're going to straighten into triangle. So if no block, place your hand on your shin and open up your chest. shoulders are stacked, or you can use that block and take 3 breaths. And start bending on that front knee. Turn on your back foot, step it up so your stance is closer together. And we're going to do reverse triangle. So, if no block, place your right hand on the inside of that left foot and open it up. If you do have a block and you want to try, place that block on the outside of that foot. Maybe you need to bring your stance a little further apart. Adjust accordingly, and then open up, twisting from your hips. Breathe in, exhale. One more deep breath in, exhale, lower it down. Place your block off the mat, and let's come into standing split. Knee to nose. Take 3 breaths. Maybe you wrap your left hand around your ankle. Take 1 more breath. And step it up. Hug it in. Slowly roll it up. Arms overhead. Exhale, dive it down. Halfway lift. Forward fold. So for today's balancing, I want to do something a little different that we don't always do. So we're going to bring your left leg out so you're kind of up on the ball of your foot, and you're going to wrap your arm around, kind of like you're going to smack your own butt, and then you're going to bring the other arm behind your back and clasp your hands in a bind. Now you can stay here, or on your next breath in, see if you can lift. Exhaling. It's not easy. Really plant that right foot and hold it. Take a few breaths. And slowly lower it down. Let's forward fold. Hug it in. Flat back. And let's try it on the other side. So really plant that left foot. Bring your right foot up so your hip is open. Bring that right arm under like you're going to smack your butt. Other arm comes around your back and you clasp those hands together. Breathe in, exhale, slowly rise up. You might fall back down, it's okay. Breathe in, exhale, rise up. Really plant that foot down. Try to stand up tall. Take a few breaths. And that sometimes happens. If it does, try again until you're satisfied with the pose. Eventually we'll bring our legs out, but we're not there yet. All right, shake it out. Take a nice breath in, fix your clothes, and meet me at the top of the mat. Breathe in, arms overhead. Exhale, dive it down. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Fingertips to the mat. Come into a plank. Let's do our chaturangas. You can bring your knees down to assist. Breathe in. Come forward. Exhale. Breathe in, rise up. Exhale. Downward dog. Walk it out. On your next breath in, right leg comes high. Exhale. Tap, tap, tap. Breathe in. Exhale. One more time. And step that foot up to lizard pose. Drop that back leg. Come down to your elbows. Take 3 breaths. Open up on that right, this right side of your foot, on your right leg, so it opens that hip up. Pop up on your left hand, lift that back leg, and stretch it into the glute. Breathe in. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly lower that back leg down. Bring that right leg in. Hop up on that back leg. Breathe in. Exhale. Lift that back leg. Hold it. Take a breath. Lower it down. Knees. Then sit back to child's pose. Catch your breath. And come onto your belly. Curl those toes under. Come into downward dog. On our next breath in, we're going to do the taps on the left side. I want you to marry the breath to the movement. Breathe in, left leg comes up. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Step it in to lizard. Lower down on that back leg. Come down on your elbows. Take 3 breaths. Roll through on the side of that left foot. Pop up on your hands. Lift that back leg. Grab that heel. Stretch it in. Take a breath. One more. Lower it down. Bring that leg in. Pop up on your back leg. Breathe in. Exhale. Lift that left leg. Take a breath. Lower it down. Lower down on your knees. And we're going to come into a reverse plank. So hands come behind your back. You're going to breathe in. Exhale, lift up. Maybe lift one leg. Try to keep your hips upright. Lift the other. And take 3 breaths. Lower it down. Next, I want to do a fish pose, but I'd like you to take your block or your rolled up towel, maybe a small pillow, and we're going to place it in the middle of our back and let your back drape over it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. This is essentially what fish pose will be in a moment, except the goal is to eventually get the top of your head onto the mat without any pressure. This should feel really nice. It's kind of where the small of my back is. And take one more deep breath in. Exhale. And go ahead and sit up. Move the block or the towel. And let's bring our hands just underneath our glutes. Bring your elbows down. And maybe even bring your elbows down further, because that gives you a little more room to work with. And let's come into fish pose. So my back is arched. Most of my weight is on my forearms and my elbows. My head is just lightly resting on the mat. I'm going to take a deep breath in. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly lay back. Now that same block, or maybe you're using like a little box or towel or pillow, whatever it is, bring it on the inside of your thighs. Okay? Lower them down. You're going to take a deep breath in. Bring them up. Grab it with your hands. And then lower down. Breathe in. Exhale. You also don't need any props for this. You could just pretend. Just make sure you're breathing. And you can go at whatever speed you want. One more. And hug it in. Knees to nose. Lower it down. Feet come up. Hands are somewhat under my glutes, just a little bit. I'm going to take a breath. And then I'm just going to slightly lift my feet, pulsing my feet towards the sky. Then I'm going to bring my hands up into steeple grip or Charlie's Angels fingers. Deep breath in. Exhale. And now we're going to pulse. Breathe in and hug it in. Let's turn on our side. Bring that towel or block or whatever you're using on the inside of your thighs. Breathe in and exhale, lift. Small lift. And let's take it to the other side. You should feel that in your obliques. Forearm comes down. Place it in between. Hand on your hip. Breathe in. Lower it down. It's not too bad, huh? What do you think? Should we keep going with the abs? Or are you done? Last thing, I promise. Bring that block, towel, or whatever you have on the inside of your thighs, or nothing. Just keep those legs in line with your hips. Hands come behind your head. Thumbs reaching downward just to support that neck. Remember to keep that piece of fruit in between your chin and your neck so you're not scrunched. Breathe in and exhale, small pulses. And lower it down. And go ahead and stretch it out. Deep breath in. Exhale. And let's do crab. I was going to do bridge, but I think we did that yesterday. Okay. So crab, we're going to bring our feet in close to our glutes. A little bit wider than our hips. Knees stay in, so they're in line with hips. Breathe in and exhale. Hold your booty. Squeeze your glutes. Tighten your tummy. Breathe in. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale. And slowly lower back. Legs come out long. Charlie's Angels fingers. Breathe in. Exhale. Slowly lower down. Arms come overhead. One more nice stretch. Right leg comes in. Open up that hip. And let's stretch it over to the left, keeping both shoulder blades on the mat. You can look over your right shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale. And come back through center. Hug that knee in one more time. And lower it down. Left leg comes up, hug it in. Open it up. And twist it on over, keeping both shoulder blades on the mat. Look over that left shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale. These twisting poses are great for digestive system and metabolism. You really, it helps to go to the bathroom as well. So if you're constipated, any kind of twisting pose is great. So next time you're constipated, do some twists. All right. Sorry, enough talk about poo. And last but not least, lift your right leg. And we're going to climb the tree. So take a deep breath in. And exhale. Climb it up. Hold it. Breathe in. Exhale. And slowly bring it down. Breathe in, exhale, climb the tree. Deep breath in, exhale, and lower it down. Last thing I want to do before we do corpse pose is just work on our splits a little bit, because I've been trying to do that in my off time. So just rock and roll or come up to a comfortable seat and bring your left leg behind, right leg in front. Come into a low squat. You can use your blocks for this as well if you want. You don't have to. You don't need a block. But definitely you want to use your rolled up towel or pillow for when we come into the split. So we're just kind of coming forward into our hip right now to open it up. Take 3 breaths. And come back to runner's lunge and take 3 breaths. One more time. 3 breaths. And runner's lunge one more time. Go ahead and position your block, your pillow, or your towel. Scooch back on your back leg and push forward with that hip. With that heel. And then you can sit on your block or not. This is my bad side. Take a few breaths. And to come up, place both hands on one side. Toes come in, then knee, toes, then knee. And you want to come out of it gently. So heel toeing is always a very gentle, soft way without hurting yourself. I don't care if it doesn't look pretty. It's not about looking pretty and looking cool. It's about taking care of our bodies. And, you know, if that makes me look like an old lady coming out of a split, so be it. Because when I'm an old lady, I'm not going to be hurt, you know? All right, let's come on to the other side. Left leg is in front now, right leg is behind us. Really sit into that hip. Take 3 breaths. And sit back. Runner's lunge, 3 breaths. Again, 3 breaths in the front. And runner's lunge one more time. Scoot back. Push forward with that heel. And use that block or your pillow or whatever you need to stack so you can sit up and not strain. Take a few breaths. Now to come out, we're going to bring both hands on one side. Slowly bring that back knee in, knee, toe, heel, toe, until you're in a comfortable area where you can maneuver your legs, right? So let's go ahead and slowly sit back. You know what? I'm going to do my corpse pose with my block today, just because this feels really good on my back. If it does not feel good to you, I do not recommend it. Just come into a comfortable corpse pose, legs out long, or maybe butterfly pose, whatever you find most comfortable. And let's close our eyes. Let's drown out any noise or thoughts that are coming in. Let's try to just be present and listen to the sound of our breaths. Go ahead and start now. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers and toes slowly. Gently open your eyes. If you do have a block underneath you, use your elbows and slowly lift up. And meet me in a comfortable seat. Or you can roll to one side and gently get up and meet me in a comfortable seat. I'm going to do half lotus for my seat. You can also, to open your hips up, you can also sit up on your pillow, your towel, or your block. And sit in crisscross applesauce, or you can do your half lotus. And it really opens the hips up, sitting up nice and tall. Hands on your knees, facing the sky. I want you to think of something you're grateful for today. I know we're out of November, and that's okay. We've got 3 more days of gratitude. Then I plan to do just some miscellaneous yoga videos until the end of December. I will still continuously post. And then we're going to do a new series in January called Discovery. Just trying to, do some new things that we haven't done before. Just some new territory, really help us grow together in our yoga practices. So I'm looking forward to that. New year, new us, right? I guess that's what I'm grateful for today is 2019. 2019 was a great year for me. A lot of big changes and beautiful transformations happened. So that is my gratitude for today. Next, let's think of something either about our external self or internal self that we love or we're really trying hard to love. And let's think of something positive about that part of us and just repeat it a few times or maybe a lot of times, just enough so that you start getting used to the sound of it and maybe then you start to believe it. And lastly, just set an intention for today, big or small. If you don't if you don't get to it or reach your intention, you can always do it tomorrow. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you who believe in me and support me. It really means the world. Hands to heart. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Hold it. And let it all out. One more deep breath in. Hold it at the top. And let it all out. Thank you guys so much for practicing alongside of me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Namaste, y'all. I will see you tomorrow for day 28. I can't believe it. You guys are warriors. Stay beautiful, stay loving, stay powerful, stay peaceful. See you tomorrow.